In these strategies, we are using Strongboxes to spawn Allflame and devoted monsters. We're using 3 Ember Scarab and 1 hidden compartments, so we have 21 Strongbox in our map. All Strongboxes will continue spawn Allflame monsters and devoted monsters. So we're going to use cheap Allflame Ember for every map. Depend on what Allflame Ember you have, gems, tattoos, omens or tainted currencies. All of this is cheap but can drop good items. I sell gems drop from Allflame monster for at least 10 divines and cost is almost nothing. But we still have to consider density of monsters. We don't use Allflame Ember on any low pack density. When we get monster currency devoted, we replace devoted to high pack density slot and replace monster to rats. When we get strongest monster in pack devoted, we replace high pack density monsters to Rogue Exile. Anarchy Allflame now provide only one Rogue Exile, so it will be the strongest monster in pack anyway, and Rogue Exile is way more stable compared to mid-sacks. Rogue Exile is always unique. Mid-sack can be magic and normal sometime. I get 495 regops by Rogue Exile with strongest monster in pack reward, and I never get this number with mid-sack before. We also farm manifested wealth in specific situations. To farm manifested wealth, we need our map have at most 5 types of monsters, increase pack size devoted, and 50% more pack size on a high pack density monster slot. This is best situations and also rare situations. I get 770 Chaos Orb once in Dunes. This number will be way more bigger if we are running War Temper. On our other skill trees, we get almost everything that increase effect of explicit modifiers on our maps. It's about 80% increase effect. This secure the base quantity and rarity for our maps. If you think this is too difficult, you can skip all of this caster. It helps the strategy but it's not necessary. We also get all note about Strongboxes, currency, divination card and map duplicate. Strongboxes at least rare and corrupted. Chances for Strongboxes to be openable again. 83% increased scarabs found. Rare monster have 50% increased chance to drop scarabs per modifier. Scarab found are more likely to be less common rarities. Scarab found are 100% more likely to be embers. This will help us sustain our scarab a little bit. Just a little bit. We're not gonna sustain our scarab anyway. Rogue Exile are possessed by tormented spirit. 30% more quantity items dropped by possessed monsters. This setup will increase Rogue Exile drop rate when we use Anarchy Allflame. Either of us for auto buff. We're going to kill the boss first when we are farming scarabs and currency and try to get scarab and currency duplicate altar. So we have to kill the boss first to avoid boss reward from altar. The last will be Necropolis Note. Increase haunted and devoted modifiers cluster. This is necessary cluster because we are farming devoted monsters. Allflame Ember drop rate casters. This cluster will help us to sustain our Allflame Ember very well. An increased chance for haunted monster have unresolved anguish. This is not necessary in the main strategies, so you can skip this cluster if you are not enough alert skill point. For map selections, War Temper is the best option for these strategies. It contains 10 additional Strongboxes, but we're not gonna buy War Temper map on market. We're going to quality our favorite map to 20% and then we corrupted it. If we get War Temper, that's good. If we don't, we just run our favorite map. We will sustain our map very well in these strategies. For example, I will just run maps that have at least 100% quantity and I still sustain my map very well. But if you have map pressures at the moment, you can just modify your map normally until you can afford it. So this is the video today. It's quite interesting farming strategies. It's not very special. I think most people will know once they farm Strongboxes and devoted monster drop something, they will realize that. So this is the video today. Hope you like it and see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.